Yo everyone, and welcome to Night in the Woods episode 13. Now, I'm going to be entirely real with you guys. I am not in the greatest mood this evening. I don't know, just one of those days. And as I've never been one to fake emotions, I figured I might as well tell you. So you, know why I might seem slightly lower energy than per usual. But I'm also playing Night in the Woods, so my mood may go up substantially as I continue. Look, no, that's not a voice. Hold on. Look, Jobs, weird, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look, out the window. We're all working and things are great. Now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural is really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, I thought you went to leave for a sec there. Yo, you're gonna be like that? I'm out. See ya. Yo. Hey. Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfish is? The microfiche. Microfiche. Third floor. Okay, thanks. Up. Show. Me when I get aroused. Up. Okay, let's carry on. Dude, why can't I run and jump in the fucking... Bruh, why can't I run and jump in the fucking library, man? What's this? Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ. Born 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well, drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be guaranteed. Should we be guaranteed in general? You're gonna join my youngest socialist chatterbox group. I probably just read that entirely wrong. It's cool. Holy crap. What? This is Charity Barity. What's Charity Barity? How do you not know Charity Barity? Yeah, what the fuck? I forgot a name for a second there. That's the kind of thing you go to prison for. I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old. Alright. So this was a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Barity. I hate charity in general. It does look really hateable. It was like you were kidnapped by a cult. You were under kidnapped by a cult. And when they were brainwashing you, instead of some cult guy with a wavy dagger and a magic mask, that's not okay. Yeah, go on. Instead of that, it was this effing pink nightmare. You were scared of it? No, I was bored to death. He was talking forever about helping and helping an old neighbor do engine repair. That sounds nice. Charity Barity helps old Mr. Plonko fix his hovercraft. Sorry. Charity Barity helps old Mr. Plonko fix his truck. I couldn't remember that much. Ugh, no, that's the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Barity, pink nightmarity. Charity Barity, just don't check. I just don't carity. Yeah, I don't massively. When I was this kind of the annoying preachy shit doesn't really do much for me as a person. It just feels like someone's trying to force something down my throat in a lot of ways. I remember I once went on this fucking like, I once went on this fucking, like, tree saving mission, right? And this really happened to me. My dad, like, dragged me out to it. And there was, like, a bunch of, like, hippies that, like, set up, like, a fucking, am I supposed to have done something here? Anyway, a bunch of hippies had, like, set up a fucking, like, camp in the middle of a forest that was being logged. And their whole deal was like, oh yeah, we won't let you log this part of the forest, or whatever. Jeez, they sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity, Barity, Danger Everywhere-ity. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. Anyway, so I went to this, like, forest thing, and there was, like, everyone set up their camps, and there was, like, some, like, fucking house up in, like, at the top of a tree, right? That was, like, where people would, like, stay to stop, like, them going up, to stop people from, like, cutting down the tree, of course. And I remember one day, it was, like, I think it was on the second day, and I'm going to add a new layer to this. There were march flies fucking everywhere, and if you don't know what they are, you're not Australian. Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here. Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something. Oh right, well that's even more impressive. So we're gonna go find this guy. Because he took someone. And he's, like, somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fun. Anyway, I remember on the second day, I'd been, like, eaten by march flies all day. Like, all the previous day. I had, like, my only refuge was in, like, a tent with a couple of other people. That didn't allow march flies in. Anyway, that's not even part of the story. And I remember we went out to this fucking, like, forest, right? I'm just going to talk for a second. So one day we went out to this, like, it was the second day, we went out to this, like, completely logged forest. There were, like, skid marks everywhere from, like, trucks and things. And there were massive pile-ups of trees and shit, like, all over the place. And, like, fucking... the fucking hippies, motherfuckers, made us stand in, like, a circle to pay respect to the past trees. I cannot make this up. And we went in a fucking circle from memory, talking about how this was affecting us. It was so annoying. And we got to this fucking, like, Karen lady that she's, like, kind of, like, and she, like, kind of, like, she was, like, there, and she, like, suddenly, like, got to her, and she's like, yeah, sure, I'll talk. And then she, like, collapsed to her knees. This is real. This is real. Do not think for a second I'm making this up. She collapses to her knees, crying. Right, and everyone's, like, gone to support her. She's like, I can just feel the pain of the forest. And I'm just sort of standing over the side with my friend, because, like, I had a friend there at the time. And she's like, oh my god, what is this? She's like, I could feel all the pain from so many trees over so many years. Oh, man, so bad. Everyone's like, oh no, it's okay, you know, it's okay. She, like, tears that she was probably faking. She had tears. And shit, she was so annoying. She was the most annoying woman ever in the world, ever. I still think about that to this day with heavy annoyance. And after that, me and my friend just sort of wandered off into the cut down forest to get away from these people. Anyway, that was... And then, like, the next day, I think we left. Yeah, I think we'd had enough at that point. It's kind of all bailed. Anyway. Sure. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry. It's just... That just reminded me of that. Alright, there she is. Cool. This is still recording, right? Yes. So... I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was a ghost hunting. This idea is to do at least tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Oh, we friends, Beatrice? Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. No. Ow. Jeez, May. So, I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. I don't know. Sure, whatever, mate. Whatever makes you feel better. Okay, what am I looking for? Tragedy at Stafford Mine. This is interesting, but yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Alright, guests. Sound off opinion online. No, sound off opinion line. I feel like our opinion and online kind of came together perfectly for me there. Deep hollow country mourns. No ghost to be found here. No way, the ghost, it sounds like you don't believe me. Strange but true. Oh wow, this is gnarly. And awesome. Haha! Oh my god! I wish I could read this, but I've read them before, but you don't remember them. There's a lot of words. I think that was the first time I tried to read all of this. I think I put it off as well. I don't remember any of it though. Come on, man. What am I looking for? Dude. Bruh. Spike lumbers on underground. This one? No, ghost. Underground classes. No ghost here. I'm looking for a ghost, ma'am. What's this? No ghost here. Wow, come on. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like Possum Springs. Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Oh yeah, that's back up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out though. Go nuts. Two local sweethearts were startled by this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. Of course, the name is quite peculiar, and that's where the real story begins. On July 5th, 1942, 16,000 possums entered their life on this cliff. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. That's the one when the 16,000 possums ended their life off the cliff. I love how that came back around. That was great. Events. This could be interesting. No ghost here. Possum Massacre. This is probably related. No ghost here. No, okay, there's no ghost there. Dude, there's no ghost there. The old store in town center. No ghost here. Bro, can I not It would be really nice if I could zoom out. No ghost here. What's this? Piracy. No ghost here. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's no ghost. Okay, I get it. Alright. What's this one? No ghost here. Local ghost. Little Joe at it again. Yo, I love Little Joe Ghost. Little Joe Ghost. Oh my god, that's a joke I used to make. Joe Ghost. I used to say that all the time. There's no way I pulled it from here, was there? No, I think I said Ghost Joe a lot before then. It's just a funny name for a ghost, okay? Ooh, look! Scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for a ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, school, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts of history. History that won't stay history. Haha, that's actually pretty good. As the School of Children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe. Purportedly? Do you mean reportedly? Reportedly, the ghost is Joe Shade, a miner who died in a mysterious circumstance some decades ago. Is a favourite spooky story of the whimsical and weird members of our community, such as the child who died. So whimsical and weird. His ghost's most recent activities seem to be involved in getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around the unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in the Deep Hollow country. His grave has become a destination for unruly, often destructive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstone that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies. Buried police have also stepped up to patrols in the area. So be warned, thrill seekers, you may not see ghosts, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Also, Joe Ghost would fucking kill you. He won't even think twice. Joe Ghost is not merciful like you or I. Progress in Possum Springs. No ghost here. Bruh. No ghost here. Underground grasses. Any ghost? No ghost here. Bruh. Strike numbers, maybe? No ghost here. Why are they making it so hard for me to scroll, man? Ghostly rumors. Oh, here we go. Hey. Ghost spotted. Historical Society. History that won't stay history. In history, a place. In a history place. History place. Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident? Yeah, mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. It used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mills, something like that. I'm an actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and craft programs. Oh well, still worth checking out. Okay, well that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Yeah. What does it say? The Possum Springs Historical Society conversion of the Schregeist House is the new headquarters education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jen Nossamer has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work, and I'd hear someone walking around trying doorknobs. Turned out to be an axe murderer, but I figured it was a ghost at first, so it freaked me out. When I found out it was a fucking axe murderer, it became less interesting. But then I turned out to be a ghost of an axe murderer, and that's when it became really interesting. I'd hear someone walking around trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling. who was fooling, quote-unquote, as the youths say, but there was never nobody there. Some Nasomi tried to get that map to the room operational for children, all while looking over my shoulder expecting to see G-Day knows what. What? No, keep going. Mr. Nasoma has previously requested work by only daylight hours and when other staff are present in the building, but even that has proved to be too terrifying. I don't go off the limits anymore. I don't go up past the second floor, and I only go to the office and know the others laugh, so I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they all go spit Little Joe for the uninitiated whose local ghost too popular some years ago. I don't know if I think I'm just saying words at this point. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment Mr. Nasami's claims at this time. Yeah, we done. 3 clues, we got 3 leads. You're a regular detective. May Borowski, a detective of ghosts. Alright, right, let's go. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money? I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, a job. So I can't drive you around to all these spots. I have a job, so I can't drive you around to these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do it with the other 2. And excuse me, that newsreader voice fucked up my vocals. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey nerd, ever heard that history repeats? Hear that history repeats? It does the same thing over... It does, sorry. Whoa there, brain, do you need a moment? You've just had to process, do a lot of voice acting. Do you need a moment? No, I think I'm okay. It does the same thing over and over again. So I've just been in a loop since we were living in caves. Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. I know, science is pretty crazy like that, huh? Oh, we going out. Yo, we out. Did I just go up another level? Bruh, did I just go up another level? No, I've gone back to the previous level. I was going to say, why does this next level look so much cleaner than the previous? Going up, going down. What, did I go up? What? What? No! No! I'm so dumb! Alright. Going down. I didn't realise that was the ground floor. Yo, we out. Sayonara, suckers. Oh my gosh. Selmas. What is that Miss Quelsey? Oh wow, I haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they'd pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting. What a shit voice, Squid. Why did you choose that voice? Let me change it. Do I have any other female voices? Of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Yeah. Tonight we have new poems from myself, The Fisherman Jones, and Selma Ann Forrester. I will start off with one of my own. She's from a ship. Let me try that again. She's from some big city, right? They don't actually pay her in string, right? They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, May. They literally pay her in string. I was just joking. Right. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories. I tell friends back home, when they ask about life. Out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know. I was you, Brian. It was you, Brian. Thanks, everyone. Is that legal? Poor Miss Quelcy. At least she's blowing off some steam. Next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. These 2 poems, they're short though. 2 poems, take it away. Hi folks, thanks for having me, I guess. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel Eels. Tunnel Eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time. Born in muck, raised in slime. I don't know. But neither do... Yeah, okay, dude, we weren't interrogating you there. You just sort of acted weird. But neither do you know the paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. The next one is shorter. This one's called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frogs, swimmins in the dark, must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, and for B? That was amazing. Thanks. That's it. That was great. Thanks, Fisherman Jones. Dude is really worried about the one fish thing. That tunnel always spooks me. Finally, a poem from Selma Ann Forrester. Yes, Selmas! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny, dorky short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone. In the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone apps sold, made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became living with family jobs. Boy billionaires. Money and access to politicians waiting for us to die, lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers, lead in our water, alcohol and our painkillers. Replace my job with an app, replace my dreams of a house and a yard, with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck and my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement, they're in the house and the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the west coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Holy shit. Wow, damn. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. Thanks, everyone. And she's always like this? No. Wow. Huh? Thank you, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Selmas. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was there assumption that she didn't write up in hers? What? Did you do something there, Brain, or did that actually say that? Nice work, Shelma. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Okay, I'm sure I've been playing a while now. Yes, yo, smash that subscribe right now for episode 14. It's happening anyway, get used to it. Okay, bye.